Okay, welcome to Mr. Routhier's lesson on variables. Alright, we're going to start out with a grass world here, and we are going to create what's called a local variable. You use these things inside your methods. And what we're going to do is we're going to have a penguin, and we're going to have this penguin jump up, jump up and down. And we'll use a variable to determine how many times he jumps up and down. Okay? Now, to create this new local variable, look, we got a cool button here that says Create New Variable. Woohoo! Let's press it. And we're going to call this number of jumps. And we're going to set this thing to 5. He's going to jump up and down 5 times. Isn't that cool? Alright. Now, let's add our penguin. There he is. You doing, penguin? Oh, looking good, Mr. Penguin. Now, to get the methods, of course, we've got to hit the Done button. And we'll select the penguin in the object tree. And let's look down here. And where are you? Here it is. Now, in the custom methods, we have a jump times. Okay, and this is penguin's going to jump up and down, and this will tell us how many times he's going to jump. So let's drag this method into the method editor. And we're not going to pick 5. We are going to go down to expressions, and we're going to pick number of jumps. Okay, now number of jumps equals 5, so that means, you guessed it, Mr. Penguin, when we test this, should jump up and down 5 times. 3, 4, 5. Okay, that was totally rocking. You gotta love this. Now, what if we bring a second penguin in? That could be mighty exciting to have a second penguin in. So, let's do this. Let's bring in, add objects, let's add another penguin. Hello, Mr. Penguin. Look at that, like a little clone. Alright. So we have our penguin up, and let's hit the Done button. Alright, so we have penguin 1 jumping up 5 times. Let's make the penguin 2 do some jumping too. Alright, so let's drag penguin 2 in. And we'll have him do the same thing, number of jumps. Okay, so now we know our first penguin is going to be jumping up and down 5 times, and it executes these things in order. Remember, by default, we do this do in order thing. So now we can have both penguins jumping up and down like that. Now, if we wanted the penguins to jump up and down together, we could bring the do together command in, and then we could bring these little guys in like that. Alright, come on, little computer. There we go. Alright, so now if we execute our program, they should both jump up and down together. Isn't that nice? Oh, that's good. Okay, but that wasn't exactly my purpose in showing you what to do. What we want to do, I want to show you some more about these variables. So let's go back to the whole do in order thing. And we'll bring our little guys in here, so we're doing this in order. Now, let's get rid of this do together. Let's change the number of times we want penguin 2 to jump. One way that we can set a variable inside of our little program here is I can take this number of jumps equals 5, and I can drag it in and turn it into a little statement. So let's bring it in there. This time I only want the value to be 2. Okay, so the penguin's going to jump here, and the number of jumps is equal to 5. We change the value to 2, and then the penguin 2 is going to jump, and the number of jumps is now set to 2. So when we do this, we should get 5 little jumps from the penguin. Nice, and this should only do 2 times. Stop, stop. Good penguin. Okay, that was totally awesome. So that is your first introduction to our friend called variables. Variables are going to be very, very useful in this class, learning Alice. Remember, variables You can only hold one value at a time. Anything you put in there will change the last value. You want to give your variable a meaningful name, like we did, number of jumps. And anyway, we'll learn more about variables as we go. Thank you very much.